Hi, I'm Mike from Guitar Breakout. Lesson 2 in your Absolute Beginners course. Now, as I say, this is for absolute beginners, for people who've never picked a guitar up before. In the first lesson, just to recap, or if you missed it, we looked at the strings E, A, D, G, B, E. Remember, even after dinner, Grandma burps eggs. Okay, so we've got the strings. What to do with them now? Well, there's a few bits and bats we can do, but it's always worthwhile. You know, the basis of this course is to teach you how to play songs on the guitar. So let's have a look at some basic chords which you can put together in the next lesson to make up a song. Okay, the first chord which we'll learn today is the E chord, which sounds like this. That's your E chord, yep. Okay. So how do you make your E chord? Well, you really, bearing in mind what we said earlier, you need your fingers and you need your frets. Okay, so you can see here I've got my second finger on the second string at the second fret. I have my third finger, it's my ring finger, on the third string on the second fret. So those two notes sound like that. And I've got my first finger on the fourth string. Don't forget, these are the strings counting down at the first fret. Like that. So you play them together and you've got your E chord. Now you can also play that chord, obviously the same shape in the same position, but using these three fingers. This comes in handy later on when you're playing bar chords. A bar chord is where you lay your first finger across the entire fret. But, you know, you're a few lessons down the line from bar chords. So we'll just stick with playing the basic open E. We call it open because it's an open chord, you let it ring. Basically, an open chord is one that isn't a bar chord. So there's your E. Nice, simple, straightforward chord. Another nice chord to learn is A, which sounds like that. Now for A, there's a couple of ways of doing it. I find it easier to do it this way here, which I'm going to tell you about, simply because you can transfer between E, A and D, which is the next chord we're going to learn, in a fairly straightforward pattern. So for your A, you take your second finger and put it on the third string on the second fret. Got that note? Then your first finger is on the fourth string on the second fret as well. So you got that. And your third finger, your ring finger again, is on the fifth string, don't forget, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again on the second fret. So you've got three fingers all on the same fret. This is going to be a bit tricky to start with because your fingers will be all over the place. Don't worry, it'll come with time and practice. So there you go, it sounds like that. So now you've got E and A. Excuse me, which is pretty much the basis of a few good songs. Third chord for today, your last chord, is your D, which is your first finger on your second fret, fourth string. Your second finger is on the sixth string, that's the thinnest one, again at the second fret. And your ring finger is on the third fret on the second string. So you've got okay, so you've now got your basic chords there. So there you have it, 3 chords, great way to get started. E, A and D. Practice them, they'll get easier, and we'll see you in the next lesson for a few more chords. Thank you.